Ann-Katrin, when you made that announcement back in August about the return of your thyroid cancer, what had been going on behind the scenes up until that public announcement?
Quite a lot, I think, because it actually started beginning of July. We came with the German national team on the 3rd of July to England. My yearly appointment was on the 5th, and it would have been the last one, but obviously it didn't turn out to be the last one, because obviously thyroid cancer is quite a long process. A weird feeling, because like I said, it was the last one of the normal appointments, but then the blood examples or the blood samples came back negative. I had to, whilst the Euros were still ongoing, I still had to do some other tests. I had to go in and they take a biopsy as well, and then I was like, okay, something is going on wrong, but I still wanted to carry on with football, and because at that point we finished the group stages. At that time my team didn't know, because they had to focus about the Euros, and I know how to deal with it because I've been there before. So that's why I started just to keep it by myself and just keep going, because the doctors gave me the clear that I can train as normal and there won't be any problems. And I knew already then it's not going to work. It's coming back, or it's back. And that was like a couple of days before the Euro final. So it was a difficult moment, but like I said, I kept it a little bit more quiet because I just wanted to enjoy the Euros as well for myself, because that kept me going. That actually just was like nice to do something and not feeling sorry for yourself. And that's why I was just saying, you know what, I can't do anything right now. So I will enjoy the moment. We go into the final, and then after that I will deal with my health.
Do you realise now, looking back, at how much you were going through?
You know what, I always was a person, I deal with the things when it's there. If I can't affect it, then I don't really care about it at that moment. You have to focus about something else as well, to hold on to something. And that for me was in that moment the Euros. That was my first Euros, my second home. And we just were flying through. So the emotion, I just took it away. And for me, that's what helps me all the time going through that process, because I'm showing the people around me that even on the pitch everything looks fine, but off the pitch people may be struggling or anything like that. So for me, I was fine, and to show that other people, even not athletes, it's like I always call it normal people. And if they have something in their hand, then they can deal with it as well. And that was my aim, to actually then announce it, that, you know what, after the Euros, then I told my team, I told Germany, the team, and I told Chelsea.
What was the reaction like to that statement?
It was a little bit overwhelming, I think, because obviously people who are in the same position, or even their partners or loved ones around them, having that problem as well. And it was quite nice to hopefully help them as well. And that was my aim, to help other people, because over the years I got an understanding now how to help other people. Even you should be the central of attention, but sometimes it's harder for other people. And the people around me, they're really good, and they're really supportive, and I think that helps me to focus about other people, because they care about me, and it's like give and giving.
I wanted to ask about your communication as well with Emma Hayes. Obviously, she's away at the moment. She's had some surgery. Have you had constant communication since the re-diagnosis, and how involved is she with your plan?
Everyone who knows Emma Hayes, I think she is constantly on our back, even if she's at home, which is good. And I think Emma supports the team from a little bit further away now, and but you can still feel it and see it in training sessions and like how demanding it is and everything. So and Emma was really really helpful at that moment as well when I told her, because obviously I had to tell them because I don't know how my treatment will go, and she was like straight away, so what can we do to help you, to make it quicker, maybe make it better, make it whatever you need. We'll help you with that. And I was like, you know what, I don't need anything. Just try to treat me as normal and let me guide you.
You must be one of the most mentally tough athletes going, because well, you talk about the mental side of the sport, and that's just when you're considering the sport. How do you think you've managed to do that?
Learning to control your brain a little bit over the years. I'm now 32, and I think over the years that helps you a lot. And I think my mom was always like this, my dad was always like this. If there was something wrong, we tried to fix it then and there. If we can't fix it, then how do we work around it? That was always like my main focus, and I think that's the same situation. So why is a job different to like health, for example? It's the same job. Either you can fix it yourself, or you need other ones, and then you have to work around it. And I grew up like this, and I had to learn it really, really quick. And I think that's what helped me going through all the process I had to go through.
What has football done for you whilst going through these health battles?
Saved my brain, saved my mental health, I think, because I had something to hold on. And I think that's the main message for me, for everyone. If you hold on to something, and that's for me football, and I think if I wouldn't had that, then I probably would have started to feel sorry for myself, and just think about it all the time. And because every time when I step on the pitch, everything around me just shuts down. Like, I don't hear anything. Like, it's just a ball, the 10 players in front of me, and that's it.